So guys, here I am at Tapasthali. You can see the beautiful place, surrounded with mountains and everywhere, and you can see that thing. It's a Pyramid Valley, Bangalore. So I just completed my inner child healing program at Pyramid Valley, Bangalore, and you know, a lot of guys were putting me the questions like regarding how was the workshop and what are the things. So first, let's understand what it is regarding. So basically, inner child healing is regarding there's a child inside us. Everyone has a child which loves to cry, laugh, express himself authentically. What we call this true self. And what happens now after a certain period of time, due to societal conditioning and other things, the inner child gets buried. So what happens after that lot of pressure from the peer, pressure from our family, society, culture, and everyone, like they suppress the child. We try to act in a certain way to get the acceptance of the other people, and we lose our that inner true self which is truly aligned. So couple of questions were there, like what is the workshop regarding, who must do it. So the first thing is, who for whom the workshop is. The workshop is generally for everyone, like people from different age come and attend there. For me, when I was attending, it was like 22 people's batch, and I think 50% were the old people who are like in their 70s and 80s, and apart from remaining them were like in middle age, in 40s, 30s, and I think I was probably the second or third youngest one. So coming back to this question, like who the workshop is, the workshop is for everyone from above 18, and it's basically the main purpose of that workshop was to heal the childhood traumas that one has got from the family. And if you have that, if you have a very bad parenting, or extremely miserable childhood, or you might have bullied in child, and there are certain issues that have been still remaining inside you, then definitely, and of course you have tried a lot of other stuffs, but still there is something that is holding you back, because there is some connections with your previous childhood thing that is holding you back. So if you want to really sort this out, and I won't say that in one inner child healing program everything gets sorted out, but for some people it definitely it is. Now what is the duration of the program? It depends on the trainer, it depends on how they conduct. Generally it's like 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days at max. Then the other question was, like I see a lot of things on online, whether I should go for the online program. I would suggest no. My personal experience is like you shouldn't go for online program of inner child healing, but definitely can give a try. So if it is not possible in your access, then definitely give it a try. Then the program started like around like 9 in the morning, and then it was first for introduction. The 3 questions was written, and I will read the questions. Who you are, it was name, place, and profession, since how long you have been practicing meditation, and why you are here. So first we have to answer these 3 questions that was conducted at starting. There was an introduction for everyone. Then the trainer explained a lot of things regarding the patterns, that there are certain patterns that keep on repeating every time, and you have those patterns in repetition no matter which phase of life you are. So first he says, to break any pattern there are 3 things. One is recognize the pattern, second is break the pattern, and third one is creating a new different pattern. Our life is entire depends on where we focused on. Journey of healing, unconscious to consciousness. So this was some certain topic. Now the inner child healing work is completely based on non-judgment, non-comparison, and non-expectation. So he explained like how these 3 factors play a big role, and how you can unleash your inner child. Then he explained a little bit of the modes of communication, which was visual, audio and kinesthetic, as the trainer was already an NLP practitioner. Then he explained what we are multidimensional magnificent being made up in the image of likeness of our creator. There is no portion of our true self. So he tried to explain that what happens as we grow up, as we grow, our age increases, what we try to suppress our own self and try to fit in the what society has conditioned us, and deep down we bury that inner child. Now he talks a lot about vulnerability and innocence, and the children's gift are like vulnerability and innocence. They don't really care like what is going around. They will like dance in the rain or play in the mud, and they won't care like what the other people are thinking. But as we grow up, our maturity and our intellect level goes so high, our logic increases so much that we started to care about what other people. Now there are certain family based traumas that were written, like I will read a few of them. One is controlling, perfection, blame, denial of freedom, the no talk rule and comparison. So a lot of people have that family based rule. So for some father, if their fathers are very controlling, or their mother and father might be super controlling them, then the child either becomes very suppressive, or he become exact opposite of it. What we call a narcissistic personality. Then perfectionism. Certain people have that family things, like their parents have been always trying to make them perfect. Then it's another thing that they end up having a different type of trauma in their old age. Now then there is another called denial of freedom. The no talk rule means you don't have to say anything, you don't have to speak, ज़्यादा बोलना अच्छी बात नहीं है, you have to behave in a certain proper way. And the another thing is comparison. So out of those listing, like for me it was, my parents never compared me, but it was more of control. I won't say control, because everyone's family issues are something different, everyone's families are different, so you have to identify which one is yours. Then there is a good diagram that trainer shows here. It's like a diagram of this. I will read. There are 3 circles. Being at core, the inner circle is, the upper circle is vulnerability, and the third layer is the outer projection. That is the inner child model. You see this it's like this. The first is true self, then the upper is inner child, and the most outer layer is the false self that we try to create. False self protects the inner child by forming who we think we should be, and defense pattern, unconscious, worries about what other things, worries about the future, anxious, fearful, need of validation and approval from others, unmet needs. Do you see me? Am I worthy? Do I belong to you? Do you love me? Does it matter? The inner child is created when the child experience of dissonance between its inner truth and reality posted its parent. So these were some brief topics. Then there are 4 layers of change. The first is inner child, then the outer layer is mask, that we all try to fit into the mask. If you are definitely in pickup, cold approach, dating, or any kind of masculinity theory, then you will try to mask it by layer, by being so stubborn, so born, with being so stud, that it will create a different level of pain inside. I have been in that phase where I was like, I used to act cool, I used to act with all kind of red pill theory, and I used to be very rigid, and I used to pretend in such a way that I don't give a fuck, that I don't give a damn shit about anything. And it happened, like I know the deep inside me, the pain was extreme, the anger was extreme. Because it was like all showcasing the image that I'm trying to portray it on other. Then 7 years of cycle was explained that in the first 7 years of cycle 0 to 7, as I've talked in previous video which was like second cycle is 7 to 14 and the third cycle is 14 to 21. And now coming back to like what are the other things. 0 to 7, he generally explains, the trainer has explained like through imagination, story, myth, art, narrative, biography. The children's have that. 7 to 14, intellectual and cognition, emotional response. And 14, during the adolescence, personality yields individuality. And after that, like after 14, they want their individuality, they want to create their own identity. Development stage was also explained there. The concept of birth was explained, whether you believe it or not, but they believe in like past life and past life regression therapies वगैरह also. So little briefing of that was also there. Uterio research is based on like certain research papers was shared, like conscious pregnancy, proper invitation, and lot of things were there. Like, see, whatever I say, for a lot of people it won't make sense because you know, we don't get it unless and until we have a proper experience of that. Now there are certain patterns. So for example, fast birth. For example, if a child has taken birth in like less than 7 months, now it was also the another thing that when I was there, I was asked like, find out which type of birth you had, because lot of things will come from your birth. So if there is a fast birth, the time and tide await no man. They are likely to happen quickly. If the things doesn't happen, they become impatient. So if you are a child whose birth is like around like in 7 months, 8 months, or your soon born child and not completed the 9 month, so you would have likely certain patterns, like you will be more like too soon, they become very impatient. Then delay labor, delay. If your birth is like after 9 months, or if certain things have happened and it has been postponed to like few days or few weeks, then you will adopt the pattern of life is a struggle. Then what is a breach? Breach is going in a wrong way. For example, mostly the children come from head, but some come from their leg. So they often feel that they are on the wrong path. So this is the pattern they have. Whatever they will do, that they will always have the doubts and illusion, like are they on the right path. Then scissor is an unnatural process. Luck and self-confidence, generally with such kid, luck and self-confidence is one of the thing. Then induced labor, I don't know what exactly is. Difficulty in relationship, cord around the neck. So there's like, we have that umbilical cord, I don't know, I'm not aware of that biological term, but there is one cord. The cord is cut when a child is taken from the mother. So if the cord is tied around the neck, he says, they cannot express. Throat is quite constricted, cut from the emotions. Attempted abortion. So if a mother of the child has attempted abortion and abortion didn't happen, so there is another pattern in the child. He or she might always feel unwanted, unloved, feelings of rejections. Premature, they are slow or too fast. For a baby who are already born premature. For twins, feeling of restricted also associated with the feeling. And lot of these are then it was explained about the 9 types of personality. One is a reformer, they always need to be perfect. Fear of being corrupt and evil. Then one is the helper, that is they feel unworthy of love and they live in the fear, so they are always a helper trying to help. Achiever, they need to succeed. They have the fear of being worthless. Then there is another type called the individualistic. They need to be special. They have no identity or personal significance of their own, so they always have that in, like, they will always want it to be something extraordinary. Then the observer, they always need detach. ये लोग कभी initiative नहीं लेंगे. They won't either jump or take initiative. They will be always observed, a third party person. Then the guardian, they always need support. The guardian is a type of personality. They won't do anything of their own. They will, if they want to go somewhere, they will always need someone. Their dependency on other people is so much that they won't do most of the things by themselves. Then need controller, and a lot of 9 types of personality. So guys, lot of things are there. 9 personalities are there, and various meditations are also there. Now there's certain practices like what you need to carry for that program. So what I was asked for a teddy bear, my childhood photos, a mirror, and certain practices and certain therapies were there. And overall the program was good, but mostly I think the program would be much better if it would be like 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days, or 7 days. And I really love to some other time I really would love to attend the program, which is like around 5 to 7 days, which will give more time to have those practices, because probably next time I would be definitely attending at a residential program, very different. So this was all about the inner child healing, and my recommendation, I'm neutral about it. For certain people, I don't know if their issues get fixed. It's good, give it a try. In comparison with money, it all depends on which location you choose, who the trainer is, who the coach is. So these all are things I closely trust the people. Like there are certain people like who are in spirituality, who have experiences and who have all those things, so I generally prefer them. But you can check it on, I would suggest the QLU Quantum Life University and other trainers. I have done inner child healing from them, so I feel literally that they are most genuine people. Apart from that, whoever you can get into the range, in your range, you can try for that. And the most important thing is like what I am feeling right now after the workshop. Can't say as such thing, like, because I was already doing a lot of meditation and lot of as such programs I have attended before. So but for certain people, the change, there is a huge level of shift. For certain people, the family issues and traumas are big, so they need to heal it first, so that their outer whatever they are trying to create in life doesn't get stuck or stagnated due to the patterns that has been happened in child from family, or through some kind of childhood traumatic experiences. So guys, if you have any questions, this video I will be uploading on YouTube, so that I will share you the link. And if you have any questions regarding it, feel free to DM me. I would love to answer your queries on the call. Stay tuned and live amazing. Thank you.